we are Ghana ni na wutie NPP ni and now wutie NPP as a political party and na sebi o Ghana ni we Gyimii. They themselves they knew say na Bawumia be lose elections but this same man was sitting in parliament, this same man was going around the nation telling Ghanaians to say NPP win elections it should tell you one thing. Nipa ku omo Gyimii was asase we so NPP for. I'm telling you. They know say amanfo bu omo kwasia. They know say so be TV so radio so na or your NPP communicator na or can samachawa. They know the person is lying. But because of Gyimility the Gyimilization Addo they always want to accept their atrono and then they be land your because you see a communicator or a director in charge of communications in the NPP can never be a communications director in the NDC. Party near friend NPP say do Gyimii. They know say from a surrogacy form 90% Gyimii. So they always feed them with shit. And then a whole director of communications Saudi party ako position in him party losing over 1.8 million votes. Party or candidate 38%. You sit on radio and this is your priority. This is your conversation. Into Obina or Yejuma bank now. And John Mahama Mwabana, yes, I make sure that the banks work. No, I obey Yejuma. Oh, just a side way to obey. And I saw what radio so Samija Video, Adeniama Samija Juma, Adeniama a way Juma, into Elena Nipan say, oh, into Edia, meant to my NPP. No, that has not win elections. Our president, John Dramani Mahama, on the 27th, Ochina, your State of the Nation address. President John Dramani Mahama will be speaking today live. Loud Silence TV will be picking it live. Your TV so into Obi Ghana Bia able to me the intelligent president, the president who respects, the president who basically is there for the people. John Mahama 50 days we say big mistake. Abraya din kwasiafo we ba power. Dear John Mahama aban we aye. 50 days when it been cedar. Ochina Obekasa. Now you will hear, and there's one thing about John Mahama and NDC for I like. John Mahama is not going to come lie. He's not going to come pamper Eddie and wet. John Mahama is not going to come here and make you feel say things are right when things are not right. John Mahama is going to spill the facts. And that is governance. John Mahama, the president of the republic tomorrow, he will spill the facts. Say, way at chia, that's how you govern. Or the nokre into when you're listening to the president, you need to understand the facts. John Mahama will not borrow any accent into Ochina Ghana ni bia betiasie. Adia sanso ameba bedwudwam because of kind of brofo. Into so amefo Santa say akontombra ene asankregwafo munya abotre na John Mahama beka brofo. John Mahama brofo ne mu deda ho ba mesa bedwudwam. Into Ochina no let's make time. John Dramani Mahama 10 a.m. Ghana anopa nondu pepepe the president of the Republic of Ghana John Dramani Mahama onim nyansa onye sebio drug addict onye kwasiampenyino John Dramani Mahama will be speaking and he'll be speaking to Ghanaians. So opesa oteno kreno opesa ohun bebia Ghana yesikasem sebio yebobre edura you need to listen to the president of the people. John Mahama will be speaking tomorrow 10 a.m. Ochina, do not forget say ubitie the president. Enyumbre meba na mabedwudwam. This is our president. Umpeo. He is our president. And Nyankopon etieme. And I know God will listen. John Mahama. I'm not going to go there today. Now, the reason why I keep telling the NPP for to say, Gyimii, and that party, no, and your party, I will say, Bidi Ghana, so say, you see this man, Osei Mensah Bonsu. Waka say me, and Wakani Brof, Wakani Chi, Mebo audio numa weti. Osei Mensah Bonsu akabibi. Osei, we anticipated Bawumia's defeat in the election, but remained hopeful for a turnaround. Okore ni say, had the elections been held in August 2024 instead of December, the NPP would have secured less than 30% of the votes. Former majority leader Osei Mensah Bonsu. Now we you're trying to brofo. My main bonchra neti na me men can say me chro. Na me ma wontia say we are Ghana ni na wutie NPP ni and na wutie NPP as a political party and na say be Ghana ni we Gyimii. If say they themselves they knew say na Bawumia be lose elections But this same man was sitting in parliament, this same man was going around the nation telling Ghanaians to say NPP win elections It should tell you one thing. Omo hu mu se mo Gyimii. Now listen to this criminal, Osei Mensah Bonsu.
Different campaign strategy. Because no who say I didn't emoting. But minia ye nam so ana ye ekon. If you come say anopa, osi wo ko be kwai. Ke kane no wo ko no amanfo be hu se papa e tibas munye yi convoy hwihwi bia. Onam ke bia euphoria. Eni ji ankrofo te se twemu amode die mekafi krom be e be hia kwa no pagya yensa keke no. This time it was not there.
Manama.
It was not there.
NPP flag Bawumia but he said they no more Akufo.
We saw that we're in a real battle. Immediate, na me who signals and say I don't know, heading. But then we're still believing, say, and never met my page. In fact, say, and you say to about December, and I go to the August. Maybe it can be 30% just I'm being candid.
Yeah.
You trouble be Augusta. Some name wording. Yeah. They be ni mono. I feel na economy no kram so improve kakra. Or no tisi mu no nam from na manfo hunu nenum kasa yeti no. Because ye ne asofo mpanifo bi ko hia e. Apa ne kasa e na asofo pani bi ana ugina menche bo mabati. I say leader. This man is a good man. So for Penny Paibu, was this man is a good man. And I can feel his sincerity and humility.
Yeah, lies. Obwa. He's lying. Osei Mensah Bonsu akwatena Kumasi. You know what they are trying to do now? They are trying to buy the minds of the weak ones. Oh, Bawumia. Say election here de nimse Bawumia be lose. Near kwa around you who say nipa krampo mabontene. Omukra no moboje so kra ni enhu binipa. But these were the same people telling you, time my election started, and I say, Bawumia was going to win with a bigger margin. Now, for Osei Mensah Bonsu to come back after the defeat, to tell you and I say, they knew that they were going to lose the elections. In fact, Osei, Sanka August Nuponanke organizing elections now, they would have gotten less than 30%, meaning they knew, say, there was no way Bawumia be crossing 40%. They knew it. But the question is, why do you think, say, they were still telling the NPP foot soldiers to go out there and basically sacrifice everything? Abraham more top war. Our Munim said they were not going to win the elections. What he is doing is he's preparing himself for another contest. What they are doing is they are buying sympathy. What they are doing right now is almost NPP for no do Gyimii. They are the foolish masses. So now, no, yemo munko feel it to say, oh, na ye nim say ya mboy juma. Now the question here is, this guy has not even, and the NPP as a political party, still as we sit here, say, Boni omudi yano, omo they are still insulting us in our faces, telling us, say, John Mahama nim nyansa, NDC for Gyimii. They have not even felt anything. Say, omo ye bibi boni. Now, when you listen to such a dishonorable man, or your penyinio, now obiba ewu during the elections, abra oye NPP niya, oka se omikoye campaigner, then akwa we nipa bonini. We munye nipa ye tumi di omo chichiri kro, because they are deceitful, old, wretched ass men. They are in for the money. Omo NPP for so omo Gyimii. Anytime catch us so so be at TV, so radio, so or a communicator or a NPP executive. Now or can be achiro. Do not believe it, because they see you people down there. Some Gyimii. Why didn't he come out before the elections to make the statement? Why didn't he do it? Because they knew plan and mafa. The plan was to rake. The plan was to kill. The plan was to suppress the people, and then at the end of the day, win the elections. Now, who is pushing him to say these things? They are forming the alliance again. Makajo said MPP, when they are in the opposition, they are dangerous and potent. Because it's a party built out of lies. So also be an MPP na manipano or a true for or a conconsenia on kind of cray. The catcher will have from day one of lose election and said they will go back and reform a team. They will come back and say senior omode eye omode eye UP. Estati ya babedu eye NLM. Ededani omuwa do MPP no. That is what they are going to do again. These are political insects. They are ingrate. They are dangerous. What they are going to do now, and say, as time goes on, they are going to make you feel to say, oh, Ghana ne die, mena menka ho. The typical Asantefo no more NPP no be catch say, their course no e achim for na ye. The typical criminals in the NPP are achim for no e be say their course no e Asantefo na ye. Now they are trying to shift blames. Somebody blame no to baby. We are no major blame no. No be catch say they are new people. I will not be surprised say prime minister but this guy will come out and say a person or running mate and that's a person or presidential candidate. I will not be surprised. You know why? Because I'm not tenacity. I'm not going to assess the party no. I'm not going to assess the followers name who said do Gyimii. Eh? Upe nipa ku omo Gyimii was as we so NPP for. I'm telling you. And the reason why because I say they know the truth. They know say amount for bu omo kwasia. They know say so be TV so to radio so na or your NPP communicator na or can samachawa. They know the person is lying, but because of Gyimility, no, the Gyimilization no Addo no, they always want to accept their atrono and then they be land your more. Because you see, a communicator or a director in charge of communications in the NPP can never be a communications director in the NDC. Never. Why? Because in the NDC, you need to work hard. You need to prove your intellect. You need to prove your intelligence before you can get a position of communication. And then you can see somebody like this. Also, a whole Ashanti region, on a communications director, Tino.
Mami baako frɛ me rapport sɛ deɛ kɔ so no deɛ ɛden na boki na ni bi on nam ha so yɛ ndisi ni sɛ wakɔdi toilet no sɛ wɔn mo bi an ya na no pay nam ko frɛ me rapport sɛ deɛ kɔ so no deɛ ɛden na boki na ni bi on nam ha so yɛ ndisi ni sɛ wakɔdi toilet no sɛ wɔn mo bi an ya na no pay nam.
So this is the party. Akɔ enanim sɛ kokɔhwe deɛ ba. Asem a ote work no, do you think say asem we bet me change Ghana ni adwene say onkotoma NPP? No. But they feel say omu base no, party no omu di anim no, party ne friend NPP no, omu nim say dodo na Gyimii. They know say from a surrogacy form 90% omu Gyimii. So they always feed them with shit. And then a whole director of communications Audi party ako position in him, party losing over 1.8 million votes. Party or candidate any 38%. You sit on radio and this is your priority. This is your conversation. Into Obina or Yejuma bank now. And the John Mahama Mwabana, yes, I make sure that the banks work. No, I obey Yejuma. No, oh, just a side when obey. And I say, what radio so Samija Video, I didn't have Samija Juma, I didn't have a way Juma into another Nipan Betty say, oh, into Edia, meant to my NPP. No, that has not win elections. Into South is obey to TV so. Or this will be a communicator. Or this will be NPP. No, because I say, where Gyimii? Because the party nankasano ubusamu said the party na. They cannot tell you. They cannot tell you till date. My mom homework way yes. Omu to me yano. Busamu say na party na mudi echire the entine. Because NDC for bet much say JJ state party no or ten principles be so a social democratic party. They have their principles. Now, Ubusa NPP for say, dear Intinia tea party, a henny tea party, no, dear Intina Mujina so tea party, to can't oh, Yana for Akoto, and I know you're Santin Chame, and not taking more £700, and all the anti party, Japadia, Ebusiabidia. So they don't see Obia, only party, say, oh, yeah, okay, a Ebusia, where a year, and no mate, and no mutia, no, almost some. Now, maybe Charity could enter. NPP as a political party, we are Ghana in India, never even consider it in your dream. Because you see, Ghana na yetseno. Yehu political parties bebree, and yehu regimes bebree. Now, Saudi regimes to Tonhua, you could see clearly, baby a year with some regime. So I share the NDC for a year over the years, ever seen there, and in just 50 days, the John Mahama year, you can see clearly, say, the NDC and NPP no gabna edemno gabno esuye. Anytime they be amekacha Ghana ni awosha me say you just don't vote. You just don't listen to a politician. What you need to do is say you need to analyze what they do. You need to analyze their intelligence. you need to also ask, where are they from? Because on him, original with him, now when dinka motive original with him, baby, I free. Or the other baby, do not that person on to me, the reason why in Tia, was a sebio or conducting in a certain way. A political party to say NPP. Ubu some free here, to me can't. I will consider PNP, CPP, PPP, and as any party than the NPP because they can tell us why I take party no. The reason why I take party no. But the NPP as a political party, they cannot tell you why I take party no. So why should anybody follow such a group? Because there's no focus. There's nothing that we can rally around. They be catch them. Me say politics, no, any political parties, no, any whatever you hear, no politics, no, a ideology that we all rally around, a idea, and you rally around. Into JJ Rollins can say, I'm a young soldier. Me be say me jai soldier buy no. Na me kote party bi, me wo idea bi. Into sa idea no, me be say ehiafo, ene sikafo nyina ye pe. Me be say obi abra bokoso no, a ideology na ye nyina ye rally around as a political party. Into ideology ne say obi a oni bi no sebi ono so aban be boa no eman wagina ye nyoma enko ye aban etwo ana taxes aban je no obegege de aboa nipa omuti kronim into sa ideology ne di akira ni nyina ebe form say a political party. And you say political party is NPP say idea be dey tira guy say who offer bi na tete ne mo remu £700 and if okwase akodi offer na chi because who offer sika nyam sika or for the motive or the tea party. It's a colloquial of a motive, no. Never teach of a party, no. May per motive a holistic, a collective motive. A babwa me abwa Ghana nina. Into there's a vast difference between the NPP and the NDC. The NDC stands for the people. Share. Ye abawi. Say NPP a party be omunim nyansa. The first thing we were supposed to do was to have a press conference with all their council of elders or whatever. Nanko munyina ba national television so no mu bunko todwe, including the their tortoise. And in the yerenom, they were all supposed to be on national television and apologize to Ghanaians. Sana kosomuye. They were supposed to come on national television. Kofo Kaho, Michael Kwe. Eya achichidia no, eya agoveno, eya abozege, eya bodam ni Kennedy no. All these people were supposed to be on national television one day together. Nanko bubunko tojeka say we are sorry. But what are they doing now? They are forcing themselves again. They think say 50 days we have forgotten every single thing. Into ye refi nipa no mu kuomo no, ye refi sika no mu di ye no, ye refi nimtiano mubu no, ye refi the intimidation, the nepotism, ye refi the corruption, ye refi the clear cut stealing, ye refi all the abuse of power. Just say 50 days ye nyina yen kai. Until today they are forcing themselves back. That means say omuye si Gyimii. That is the party you are looking at. They think we are stupid. They don't even feel say they need to apologize to us. There's nothing. They still think that Ghana for the Gyimii. They have short memories. Inti yanko kanche Ghana for say NDC for the omuni madie. Oh, Sami Jemfidi or Yakara. Oh, we die. NDC for adema opposition. Inti ano na catch a rebe feed yanko for we die febu. The past 8 years. You see, inti say ustadia. The NPP as a political party, they have never respected any tribe in Ghana. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. So who study NPP as a political party? From the day Kwame Nkrumah ebedi Ghana, so they told themselves they were never going to allow somebody who is not Sebio Asantini Mapa to lead Ghana. And that is where the friction started. And Debia Mekanwaha, you were Santifue Nyansafo, you were Santifue Gyimii for. The same way one of Nyansafo, one of Gyimii for. And you want Fantifue Nyansafo, Fantifue Gyimii for. I keep saying, say, there were some Santifue Gyimii phobia. They felt to say, because I'm one from the NPP, I was say Asantini and the NPP in Ghana. So, into Kwame Nkrumah, the idea was that we were not going to allow Nzimani to lead us. And you see, some now there be a some mutuminka, dentina mote party mutuminka. The reason mutuminka and say, I did on the party, nenya Ghana and tino party no. Ne eye ebusia kuo binti eno mote party no. In this what's the if you fall out of that ebusia kuo or that specific tribe, they will never accept you to be one of them or to be part of them. In this what's the from the time omoya nkroma sa yambre yenim quick. And you bedru a time JJ Rawlings buy about 6 or 5 coups in the sea and Sana Rawlings be coup. Because omo ye coup no, dudu omo no me asantifonti yan kan masem. And you jump by JJ Rawlings so oya huneni. Aden ya bafu akoto de 700 pounds oya santini eti party. Inti yenya na himfie party. Inti JJ Rawlings buy no, onya bafu akoto enana anase sebio odene monton inti oya huneni dia we are not going to accept him. In terms of the UP ni mwa on be pay NLM and on be pay NPP. In Tedubu ahemu Jan 1992 no and almost say no. Ye ma huneni no empene ye manin die so. JJ Rawlings free war and Atamos buy. They still see themselves even in the Akan group no as antifoni bi wo mo say omo ye nipa chen bi. So they never you know when you go back tell my JJ Rawlings ekofa eye aka as his vice no it's even pissed them off because Kwame Nkrumah no yenzimani no he had already pissed them off no mo pe Kwame Nkrumah because no yenzimani Rawlings buy or sakofa aka so buy no it even made some of the NPP for no more angry because Kwame Nkrumah hu ni hu ehini krampo no ebe multiply wo eye Rawlings ni aka aban mu Rawlings ni aka step it out and yakofa ye ni ankase de buy time Akufo buy no bibia ko quiet they didn't have a problem adan ya this year and aba so you realize say at that moment you know they did not have any issues partner ya de onyame na de aba ye de ye ne ebedi so je Akufo free so a eye Atamos buy no even though Atamos na oye eye de akani no they still saw him say he's out of the tribe onya ye fruma because ye ntumi ntu ye fruma ne mfa sa wan hyem. Even though Atamos eye akani no onya santini ba Atamos so nyame onpe bone e na okofa atani ebe en vice na asem na say if you say eye den e na infantini okofa tani because in the first place yenya santifo ne mbuntafo John Mahama hatred ne hone start ye Atamos onyankopon eto ne nsafre na John Mahama be di president enom kokko paye adentina John Mahama abedi president tani because ye dey interfon de anima say omo so anyoma ye kodi dwa na ye den ye kodi dwa na ye den na omo so it is a steady NPP now from NLM to UP to NPP the same people NLM UP to NPP it is a steady omo transition now it has been the same a bafo akoto ideology a himfie party. Inti John Mahama ba ya obeye eye president no enom koko paye. That is where they started the jandam. Mahama ye way. I don't even want to go back to JJ Rawlings because time Akufo ba now person Ghana for kun JJ Rawlings and intina audit reconciliation ba send your beya yene Ghana for nanka say yebebo Kufo yebebo JJ Rawlings asendua. Na on person ono abeye no person odi Ghana for odi edi bone. Into ban obeti bibi friend reconciliation and I'll say yen nyina yembeka se JJ Rawlings kunipa yeti kroma ye nya nipa ba akupoma na mbeka se JJ Rawlings kunipa eti Kufo agenda no amfa John Mahama ba na asem ne say ye ade na tani be die so enti de pese ye bia na de be ye bia ye be say tani no yen say no enom start jandam no from 2012 enom start ye John Mahama ye saying John Mahama koto dan wa ha John Mahama ye kromfo John Mahama ye wi they did not provide any documents and almost said John Mahama sa babedu de 2016 and no money abusa kwa mesefa kai say as a journalist when we say aban we ye bibi untumi nka ho say I have not been paid to do that. There are people who have been paid to talk about the good of the government. Kwa mesefa kai kwa sie ya ne ho bon joti. That is what he said on radio. And it was deliberate. Yam penima teni india so. And they say enya santinia yabe pakani enom kofa achichide ne de baye. Achichide su baye asa wa bodam cocaine onum we Gyimii. Achichide so na mo a odi che na bɔ ne nan ɛna kraman di n'akyi. Achichide Akufo Addo na bɔ dam ɛna che nda ne nan ɛna saa che ne ɛda kraman nan ɛna kraman di n'akyi. So stadium history a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was not an NPP member. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mo papa Akufo na ka kire mo okoshia no UK ɛna mo ma no be share the Bank of Ghana ɛna Bawumia ebu Akufo ma no ye redenomination ɛna ode dane Ghana sika wi sika ɛna o suggest Bawumia de ma Akufo Addo Gyimii ne say this is the young man who helped me do the redenomination to steal from Ghanaians. Ɛna ɛde achichide Gyimii ne ka say ɛnde we de oyɛ kromfo de ama memfa ne nka me ho Kofo na kan enya me until you could see say ɛyɛ de Bawumia ne kra no onye NPP ni but because of krono because of a widia oyɛ ma Akufo nti ɛna ɔmo de no be running mate ɛma Akufo Addo. Now there were people in the pipeline na nka also omo yeden omutumi yeden etumi lead NPP. Alan Kojo Chairmantin was in the picture. Kojo Chairmantin is intelligent than Akufo Addo. Kojo Chairmantin has the experience. He is more appealing, or he was more appealing. They did not give it to Alan Chairmantin. The reason was that na party no agenda. The agenda was ye pese Akufo Addo achichide ne ko anko free wa na nka ya pe ede ba fo akoto na de na hye ho. Inte Akufo Addo Gyimii ne hu wie no eno mu se Akufo Addo one Bawumia bokro no na ontumi ma Bawumia nkosa no eno mkofa Gyimii na po ebeka Bawumia ho because senka Ghana fo Gyimii ne yetuma NPP ananka ba fo akoto na banapo bodamfo no abedi president because automatically anka Bawumia win elections na anka napo at the end of the day will be running as the president of the republic. Bawumia will serve and napo will take over. So the idea ni nyina say ye pese the party ni kofie. Ye pese ye ko bonsa, ye pese ye ko ye japade, enya Ghana fo nti ene ye den, ye te party no. Make sure party way why you are not supposed to be part of it. It's a party full of ingrate, criminal, tribal bigots who think say obi Gyimii or Ghana. It is always study the history of the NPP. They have always seen a year followers. And intina JB Dankwa BB's for interview no busa and say, what about the people who follow the party? Or say they are the ignorant, foolish masses. JB Dankwa na oye Akufo Addo ne nanano omo hu say nipa dodo omo di party de ti no omo Gyimii. They are the foolish masses. I'm trying to go into NPP for your foolish masses. You see this? Afenyo marking. From the day NPP for about Parliament, ebe minority. Mekache Ghana for say, Afenyo marking will never get anything done for the NPP in Parliament. 50 days on 10 be around. And the Afenyo marking say, Deputy Attorney General na endeno na omo vetino no osini buofu omunjai vetino. The reason is simple. Yen in politics and we know what is going on. Afenyo marking the all yen no one presidential ambition and all building. He's using the foolish masses. He's using the foolish NPP masses to build his political career. Because you don't have the numbers to stop the Deputy Attorney General from being nominated or being endorsed. So why don't you sit through a veteran? But you see, from day one, Mekache must say, Ghana for na mubuofu, and Afenyo marking Gyimii no hondo, Argentina majority na edin. Afenyo marking cannot stop anything in Parliament. He cannot. And you see, when we say omo mudine chino mo Gyimii, when we say NPP based no me yankwasiafo, he's building his own political career. He's building his own presidential ambition. Afenyo marking who's the NPP for the Gyimii. Afenyo marking, he will never make any space in the NDC. They're all, and yet they'll space for NDC muda. But in the NPP, because he knows the foolish masses are a lot, he is using them. From day one, Omura Parliament, ever seen there, and then Afenyo marking to my stop it. More NPP for Mumusa Mosa question. No? Hey, Afenyo, wakasa, kasa. Wabo say, hey, I'm sorry. Has he been able to stop a single thing? No. But the news is all about him. It's more party nankasano. There's no news about your party. Your party, the news is about this fool. Because we're studying, we're reading when we say mudu do mo Gyimii. We're reading when we say mudu do mo nimnyansa. Into or the mo and a building home. Afenyo marking the more NPP for no or they building home, and I can tell you on authority, he can never stop the NDC from implementing anything in this country. On to mean stopping the majority in Parliament from doing anything. He can't. He knows. Osei behind the scenes, okay? He told one of his friends or NDC and he said, MP vote with Gyimii, I'll use them to be president. Yes, he knows. He knows the people are foolish. He knows the party is filled with stupid people. Inti obe ridiomo, we ridiomo, obe usiomo. Inti as we speak, you know, okachre eye NPP for say. Eye den omunjai eye vet no mon sorry nko. It's all about him. It's all about him being on the front page. It's all about him being mentioned. He is building his career. He knows it's a party no Gyimii. Into time will come. After your market will come and tell you, say, time your co-position, I was the one who was head. Because he wants the tabloids to pick him. Because he wants to be the headliner. After your market who's a party no Gyimii. And anytime you catch a Ghana for, have patience for the NDC. Have patience for John Mahama. The NPP can never stop anything that John Mahama saw, and he's going to do everything that he has promised. John Mahama will deliver. The NDC as a political party, they will deliver. And you see, anything I make a say, party no mutimno, a points party, a points of one Asia, a for cluster of thieves, they know say the followers of the party no, they are stupid. Now, then and the ultimate now catch them say, Obiana already 137 MPs in Parliament. Omunyina komanaka 80 or catch us obetuma stop it a majority of 188. Where Gyimii? Actually where Gyimii because asam na chiro mo wajedi. From there, John Mahama be president. Ebesin there has the NPP. Have they been able to stop anything in Parliament? They can't. So the reality, say they need to tell their base, their followers, we are useless. We need to be working from home. So boy way, guy way, after your marking cromfo way. So MPP followers, so because say, guys, at this point, we need to be working from home. These are supposed to be babysitters MP. They need to be babysitting. They need to stay at home. They need to be working from home. We need to give them HP laptops for them to be working from home. They are not supposed to be in Parliament. Nobody should be distracted by Afenyomakin's antics and foolishness. He is building his political resume. Now or they building a home. He does not care about the MPP. Or do some with Gyimii. In the first place, or who say party na come for MPP for Gyimii asante for. And that is what he is carrying in his head. Or who am so with Gyimii into him. Or who say I wuneni ba kwa bedi ede asante for him obe yusu mo. Or the mobile deals. Or the mobile ska. Or say the mobile building the political career. And so far, for the 50 days now, Akosono, have you heard anything about MPP, Kokosomo Parliament, what they intend to do? No, it's all about Afenyomakin said this, Afenyomakin said that, Afenyomakin is saying sorry, Afenyomakin said I apologize, Afenyomakin is angry. It is all about Afenyomakin. The party is gone under the bridge. Sanu kwe ane ya, but me nkwana metuma catch them because I was one of you, and I'm who nyansa who some Gyimii. Into more munim nyansa muntie na munfrim. Weja. These are the facts. Now, I'm sure idea. Jandam was system. Let's kill the Jandam. Me say no kre any the better Ghana. No krentina John Mahama president. No krentina Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman vice president. No kre any bema Ghana near person chichire no. Sa no kre no ebetuma boa Ghana.